Yeah, y'all. I had to take a call. Yo, it's Viral Industries, and we're back again with another quick video. Please hit the like button, share, and subscribe. But yeah, basically back to what we was talking about. Even hit the like button if you're watching on the rewind, on the playback. We just talking about betting slips. Caitlin Clark going the fuck off yesterday in that fourth quarter. And overtime. Yeah. Um. Oh yeah, Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson. Like the Ravens were supposed to win that game, and I wasn't really watching this shit because I don't gotta watch the games. Y'all gotta watch them. I don't gotta watch them because I know what the fuck going on. But the Ravens was everybody know the Ravens were supposed to win that game, and it's kind of like it's kind of like I'm tired. I'm getting tired of Kansas City, man. Like Kansas City just becoming this bully. They whooping on everybody team. If you got an AFC team, especially, and they just whooping on our teams. They whooping on our teams. But a lot of y'all gotta get at that fanatic mode, man. If you want a sports bet, that's why I don't really be caring no more. I used to be a fan, big time fan, and all of that shit, but now I don't really care. But when you get out of that fanatic mode, it don't even be about who winning anymore. It don't even be about who winning and all of this shit. Like it be about something else. It be about something else, and that's what y'all want. And that's what you want to get to. You want to get to where it's not even about the game anymore. It's not about this person getting this amount of y'all like that. All of that player prop shit is gonna get y'all in trouble. That same game parlay, that's gonna have y'all wishing and hoping upon a star. That's why I always wondered, like after I started like y'all gotta learn about baseball more. I gotta learn about this sport and that sport. I did that deep dive a year ago. Shit. I'd learn something new every day. But what I notice what y'all doing is when I see y'all slips and I see y'all talk about sports betting is y'all think that if you don't know something about the sport, there's no money in it for you. Y'all think that if you don't know anything about the sport, it's no bro. I just hit off a Mexican basketball game last night. That's regular for me now. It's crazy to say that. Like I'm hitting off of stuff that I don't even know. Like I don't even know. Like I almost hit off a soccer game, something crazy. Was it the soccer game or was it the tennis match? It was both actually. It was soccer games and some tennis matches. Like I didn't hit off them before, but it's just like I'm just letting y'all know like the way that I was doing it. Like it's probably better if you don't know anything about the team because when you know more about the team and you a fan and you got a like a little soft spot in your heart for the team, and now you don't want to go against them. Now you don't want to say they're gonna lose or you say they gonna have this amount of points or have this less yards or under. You don't want to go under on a team, or you don't. Now you think that team's actually good. When all reality, that team's shitty. You just like that team. You just got feelings and emotions for the team. Hit that like button when you come in. Hit that like button when you come in. Even if you watching the replay, please hit that like button. Share and subscribe. Because when y'all bet on these teams, y'all be thinking they supposed to like, oh, this nigga, he's supposed to have a touchdown. That nigga might get hurt when he get out there. What's up, Matt? Yeah, that nigga might hurt. That nigga might get hurt when he get out of there. Shout out to Magnificent Tyler. Y'all go to her channel, man. Like, share, subscribe to her stuff. She got good content. Magdamanic on YouTube. But yeah, y'all like a lot of the things. A lot of this, like, bro. A lot of this shit really rigged, bro. Like they be telling the teams, like, oh yeah, don't. They be about to score and all types of shit, and they be like, nah, take a sack. They got that's why they got earplugs in their ear. That's not they not talk about no damn plays. They might tell them a damn play, and then after they get done telling them the little fucking play, they be like, all right, Vegas and them, they don't even say all of that. They just take a sack. Like, bro, they don't. This shit fake. You be fronting, cause yo, you funny. You funny. Yo, you funny. You be chatting. But yeah, though, like, this shit really rigged. Like, once you figure out this shit rigged, you just be seeing this shit for what it is. Like, Michigan scoring and winning that. Like, I could really go into depth, but y'all gotta get on my Patreon. But a lot of y'all just see a team and be like, oh, it's nothing in it for me because this team whoop de whoop. Like, nah, it's something in it for you. And then y'all wanna put $5. Like $5 is a lot of money, my nigga, and it can make you a lot of money. I'm about to put something in the community right now. I'm gonna show y'all something in the community. Y'all go ahead and go see the shit for yourself. Off of $8, I think it was like $8. You might be like, oh, that ain't shit. That's a good thing. If it's not shit for you, you should be able to throw $8 like this and do this shit how I be doing it. But you want to do what you want to do, which is an ego bet slip. That's what I like to call it. It's an ego slip where you make out this 16 leg parlay and you think that you're gonna have all of these shits green. And then even if they start greening because they're like, how can I say this? They're cliche bets. You have this stuff has to happen in order. This person has to get 65 yards, or if the defense would hold them to 0 touchdowns and 0 yards. Like, that's so unethical of an NFL team. The NFL team is going to get down up and down the field. They're going to at least put up 3 points, 10 points, right? So why the fuck do you got all these little weak ass, like, did you sit here watching the game for fun? Then when it come down to some shit, oh, this player need another touchdown, or this player need a touchdown, or this player y'all have some stupid shit on there. This player need 2 rebounds. But you got on there, this nigga gonna have over 11.5 rebounds. All right, soon as that nigga get in the timeout, they tell that nigga, don't grab no more rebounds. It's already probably before you, somebody already looking at him like, giving him the signal like, yeah, no more rebounds. Seriously, man, like, everybody know this shit fake. But when they start making a slip, they forget. They start thinking, oh, LeBron James, he's 6'8". I know he go. Like, nah, bro, that shit don't matter. That shit don't matter, and nobody don't give a fuck. Because the thing is, the people that control this shit sign LeBron James check. The people that control this shit sign Patrick Mahomes check. And then what y'all do is y'all want to get in y'all feelings and emotions and know how to cut them shits. Y'all how to cut all my feelings and emotions off and say, let me just play my game the best way that I could play my game and make my game be profitable for me. A lot of y'all don't got no game. Y'all sitting up there hopping on the game and thinking that it's all gonna work out for you because you seen how somebody else hit, and that's probably not your game to be playing. I'll let you know off of your budget what your game is. And a lot of y'all don't play y'all game. Y'all think y'all playing y'all game because y'all throwing little trinkets, but you don't even know how much your trinkets really worth. It's absolutely fake and already predicted, but you want to be one of the people that's a part of the predictions. You want to be one of the people that's part of the circus. You don't want to be the people watching the circus. You want to be the people that's a part of the circus, because the circus is distracting you, and the people that work at the circus all know the truth. They all get paid. Even if I'm the motherfucking recording the circus, I'm a part of the circus, and I know that he gonna do a flip over here and he gonna do 200 yards over here. I know. Even if it's somebody online saying, yo, whoop-de-whoop, got a strain in his leg, but he gonna be playing tonight. I know a little bit more, so I know he can't roll out to the right. He can't, but the average bettor, just like the average voter, the average bettor doesn't know that. So they just think it's Aaron Rodgers. He gonna get out there and do his thing. Aaron Rodgers come out and get hurt first game of the season last year. Who would have expected that? A true bettor, a true sharp, somebody that's been doing this for years. Aaron Rodgers probably gonna get out here and get hurt in the first game, because that's how they know shit like that happens regularly every season. Just like Jordan Love got hurt, what was it, on Thursday or some shit like that in the Thursday night game. Like, everybody knows, and then they know they at the field. Like, this is what real bettors look at. They looking at, They talking about the field. Some of these chats, these niggas is talking. They was talking about the field in Brazil. The field, yeah, they talking about the field. Like they already knew. They already knew this is the type of shit that they're talking about. But the average batter not talking about this. They talking about some stupid shit that don't got nothing to do with nothing. Like literally nothing to do with nothing. I'm trying to tell y'all, if y'all really want to get in this shit, a lot of y'all just want to play on the side. Y'all really like video games. You really like video games, my nigga. You just want to do this shit because you want a couple of dollars and like, nah, you really like video games, my nigga. Play a video game. It's not a video game. Females getting in this shit, and you wonder why some of these females winning more money because they don't know anything about anything. So they just go there and they clicking money lines and shit. And you like, no, they can't win because and that team go out there and win. Northern Iowa or Northern Illinois. Don't even know who the fuck they is. Iowa State. They going out there beating ranked teams and shit like that. Like that's how this shit happens, bro. I had Iowa State. I took Iowa State. A freshman made a 54-yard field goal, bro. At the end of the game. That shit had me hyped, nigga. A freshman made a 54-yard field goal at the end of the game. Who would have thought? But if you know Iowa, you know they're not supposed to be top 10, no top nothing because they can't even score over 30 points their damn selves. So why the fuck would they be beating somebody? No, them niggas are not good. They are not. Same thing with Notre Dame. They talking about their quarterback is a transfer student who not really good. He's a transfer athlete or whatever. He's not really good, student athlete. He's all right. He's not a good quarterback. They got a whole new team. This is what you should be taking advantage of. But if you're not in these groups like mine, I'm gonna drop my Patreon now in these Patreons and these chats and stuff. You would not know. It's about the type of content you taking in. A lot of y'all be worried about stuff that don't matter. I'm not saying sports matters and all of this stuff because it don't, but this is like stocks. The sports industry is $1 trillion industry. I used to say billion, but now I'm saying trillion. That's how serious it's gotten. I'm gonna let y'all know the truth. That's how serious it's gotten. The sports industry is $1 trillion industry. It's some money in it for you. So why would you worry about what's going on Zeus and that's not making you no money? Why would you worry about 2K25 and that's not making you no money? Why would you worry about Jay-Z choosing motherfucking I don't even know. Jay-Z choosing who? Who is it? I forgot. Who did Jay-Z choose, Mag? Jay-Z chose Kendrick Lamar to perform. No funny shit. I forgot, y'all. I swear to God. Kendrick Lamar. Jay-Z chose Kendrick Lamar to perform. And it's like, all right. And people say, well, some Lil Wayne should be performing. Like, bitch, Lil Wayne probably don't even want to perform. Lil Wayne probably don't want to do it. Lil Wayne probably want to go smoke some or go, you know what I'm saying, sit on something like Lil Wayne probably don't even want to go do all of that shit. They will want him to do the perform at the Super Bowl. Kendrick Lamar. No funny shit, I really forgot. My nigga K, but he got the best diss track ever because Drake is a pedo. But anyways, allegedly. Anyways, Lil Wayne don't even want to do all of that. Lil Wayne probably want to smoke something. If anything, they can have Kendrick perform and let Lil Wayne come out, walk out on stage. Everybody gonna go crazy. Everybody gonna be talking about that shit. The whole how many ever millions of people that we watch the Super fucking Bowl will be so happy and ecstatic that Lil Wayne walked out on stage in Louisiana where he grew up, Baton Rouge, wherever the fuck he grew up in, and down there. Not no disrespect to y'all, but I'm just saying that's what people live for. That's just like the same thing with the Democrats. People, oh my God, a Martin Luther King statue and this and that and the third. Like, bro, we got to get, as the black community, I'm not saying that we're not important and we shouldn't be celebrated, but I'm just saying we got to get over just being so fanatical about stuff like rap and all that. We got to stop that shit, bro. We got to be fanatical about getting this money like the Asians. They sent these niggas in 2021, they sent these niggas $27 billion. They saying it's really upwards to $54 billion that the Asians have accumulated during the Kamala Harris and Joe Biden run. The Joe Biden, Kamala Harris era. We're in that era. We've already lived through it, bro. So we see how they rose the prices of everything, right? And now they say they're gonna price gouge and control everything now, and they don't want us to speak. They want us to have limited social interaction with our free. So they want to fuck with our freedom of speech. They want to fuck with everything, right? They want to control everything. But y'all want to sit up here and really consider Kamala Harris, bro. Y'all really want to consider Kamala Harris? She don't know anything about anything. Like anything about anything, bro. And she don't care. Like World War III, we're talking about World War III. Like as the black community, we gotta start talking about like something else. Like it need to be like I'm not understanding how is it not cool to like how is it not cool to fuck with Kamala Harris? Like how is Steph Curry coming out and talk about some I want to protect women's rights? Nigga, what? Like this is all the stuff I've been seeing over the past week that's just been ticking me off, man. I'm getting real tired of it. Like, what are you talking about women's rights, bro? Freedom of speech is definitely under attack. We know that because everybody seen during the COVID times after Trump got out of office, it got tighter. It didn't get to where we didn't know they got tighter, and then they said we gotta look for a virus, something. And then after a couple of months, they said we're gonna put this in everybody's arms. Allegedly, right? Look, right? And if you didn't take that shit, gangster. So look, right? What they did with that is they said, all right, they gonna go in their house. Oh, they really going in their house. They really closing the doors. Oh, they really taking the jab. They really doing it. They realize we got more power than we think we got. Like we actually got the power. We actually got the money. We actually that's when they start realizing shit. That's when all of them billions of dollars start getting sent like that because they realize, man, we can do whatever the fuck we want to do. We can do whatever the fuck we want to do. So they immediately cut off the black community and said, we got to tend to a war over here. Y'all got the jab. Once they got the jab, they tried to say that was the thing. But the dude came out, the dude that was the so-called doctor that knew everything, he came out and said the jab wasn't doing nothing and they don't even do nothing to you. They don't even talk about the jab no more. For something that they treated, how they treated COVID, where they shut the whole world down, don't you think that would be taking the jab every year? That was a one-time thing. Just like the flu shot, oh, you gotta take this shot and that shot. All that shit is fake. Tuskegee should have taught you that once you learned about Tuskegee. Like this is what these people doing, and then all you can think about is talking about why Jay-Z he didn't choose Wayne because it's so cold that Wayne, like, bro, the black community we gotta grow up. Who cares? Who gives a fuck? Nobody should care about shit like that no more, bro. Y'all so conscious and all this shit. Like, I thought we had a conscious. After that COVID shit, I thought we seen like, oh, these motherfuckers really not playing. They talking about you can't come to work if you don't get a job. Luckily, I was working from home. Glory be to God. They was talking about something. You can't go to work if you don't got the job. This is what these people was telling you. Y'all got to see that these people got you under mind control now. These people got you under mind control. They got people talking about shit that don't even matter. Like the black community on some shitty shit, bro. Like, what are we talking about? What do we really be doing? We don't do nothing. Then we want to shit out our own community because everybody else make it cool. See, I want to fit in with white people and Asians and all of these other people so bad. And sometimes Latinos, y'all be doing it too. Y'all want to fit in with these people, even though y'all just like us. Y'all want to fit in with all these people so bad that y'all sit up and criticize your own so bad to the point where it's like, damn, it don't even make you just shit on your own people. You don't even try to uplift them or try to show them how to get some money. You don't do none of that shit. You don't tell them the truth. You don't awaken them. None of that shit. You just think all niggas is just nah, bro. It's just this is your community. Do you know why it's like this? You don't even know why it's like that. You don't even know why it's like that. You just think, oh, it's like this because it's that's just how things is sometimes. Like, nah, bro. We gotta get out of that thinking, oh, that's just how it is. We gotta get out of that. It's a system that is taking over the black community and now trying to dilute it and make it into something completely different. That's what they've been able to do. They just start calling us black people. They just start, look it up. They just start calling us African Americans. That was unheard of 60, 80 years ago, to be walking around calling somebody that looked like me and you an African American. That was unheard of. Somebody look at you crazy coming out your mouth talking about something that is an African American. They called us Negroes like you're Negroes when you have a growth spurt. Nobody, like, what are you, like, we just started getting respected a couple of years ago. That should tell you something. That should tell you something, right? That should tell you when it's people that's not even of my race out here talking about some, we are the indigenous people of America that's been here the whole time. If anybody's American, nobody's more American than the Black American. FBA, Foundational Black Americans. But a lot of y'all let that slip over your head. So y'all been killing each other for so long in Chicago. I bet that kill rate or whatever, black on black crime, I bet it goes down with all these Venezuelans coming in and y'all being awakened. Because I'm hearing that y'all want to vote for Trump, right? I seen the videos. Y'all want to vote for Trump. The black community is really voting for Trump in real life because we don't align with the stuff that Kamala is trying to do. We don't align with the left media, and people be like, why are you talking about politics and all of this, yada yada yada. Like, it matters with sports and all this shit ties in together because all of the same people run this shit. The Democrats run all of this shit. The Democrats run all of this shit. The Republicans just started getting into this type shit. The Democrats run all of this shit from Santa Clara, Blue California. We know. Just like y'all see us, we see y'all. So the Democrats run all this shit, and they are the ones who choose who gets the most, who gets the highest, or who gets the best play. Like, they could dress they play up how they want to dress they play up because it's their house. We the union, so we don't think about how to destroy somebody all day. What we thinking about is just the good. We don't want to see nobody enslaved. We want to see people have their own shit and have a fair shot. That was the whole point of the union. We don't want to see nobody enslaved. But then what they noticed though after the war, and what they noticed, I'm seeing after the Civil War and all of that shit happened, they started to notice, like, bro, that's why they start saying 40 acres and a mule. Ulysses, he starts saying, I think that was Ulysses Grant who said that, 40 acres and a mule. They start saying that because they knew we gotta compensate these people because it kind of looked bad that we had them for over 500 years, over 400 years, over 350 years. Like, they try to say, it's a long ass time. You'll never in your life even fathom living that long, right? In today's time, you'll never even fathom living that long. But we're gonna just act like that's a little ass time. But yeah, 300, 400 years slaves, right? That's a bad look on us. After we just fought the British for freedom to not be taxed by them. Basically, they fought for their freedoms. White people make it seem, oh, revolutionary. It's okay when we do it. It's a problem when you do it, nigga. Don't you understand that? It's a problem when you do it. So when Tyreek Hill go into the game, and I don't know what Tyreek did, but if Tyreek wasn't doing anything and they pull him over and put him in handcuffs all over a traffic violation, bro, instead of just coming and talking to him and serving him and giving him a piece of paper and say, can you appear in the court and pay this amount of money? Then that's a certain type of thing to tell you, just like how Sonya Massey got shot. That's a certain type of thing to tell you, basically, just like how they did during KKK. That's a certain type of thing to tell you that you not nothing but the scum under my shoe. At any time, I could unalive you. At any time, I could walk in your house and do what I want to do to you. You got to listen to me. You got to call on me. Like in Colorado, they call on the police and they not pulling up. Don't y'all know that can happen in your city? That can happen in your town? Just like the sundown towns? That can happen in your town because the people that's running everything, the CIAs and the KKKs and the so-called this group and that group and all of these little groups, right? the people that's running these people are the Democrats. These people are the same people that want your demise. But then when it's time to come outside for the show and the unveiling the first veil, what they'll do is they'll bring out somebody like Michelle Obama on stage. They'll bring out somebody like Barack Obama on stage who look like you, but when they get behind the other veil, they be talking with all of the big hats, the tiny hats, and the bigots. They be talking with the tiny hats and the bigots, right? So you be thinking when they come onto the stage, you be thinking that's really them, but that's not really them. That's just a little. That's just a little. That's their puppet mode when they play. They play to you. They play to what you want to see them as. Nobody wants to see Elmo as a grown man who's the real grown man that plays Elmo. No, the kids want to see the puppet version of Elmo. So they have to sheep you. It happened in Seattle during George Floyd. The the Congress kicked one of Seattle's precinct out of its office. No policing for months. It was very dangerous. The Democrats, oh, the Democrats kicked them out. Yeah. So this is what the Democrats do. They tell you in your face that they love you and they care about you, but behind closed doors, they talk so much shit about the black community. Not literally, but figuratively, probably literally. But they talk so much shit about the black community. They shit on the black community. They don't sign our bills for reparations. So that's why the video going around of Kamala Harris saying she's not going to do anything specifically for black people, that killed her whole presidential race and turned it upside down. Now what she has to do, she has to use Al Sharpton, bring Al Sharpton out, and then Al Sharpton got to ask her, like, he gives a fuck. Are you going to give reparations to the black community? They don't make nothing specific or say anything specifically that would be given to the black community, like she did the $25,000, which is probably another lie, and the $6,000 for the kids, for having kids. She will be very vague with it and say, yes, I'm going to sign it. Like, stop. When are you going to sign it on your last day in office? Like, this is, what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to fall for the banana in the tailpipe. I'm not going to sit up here and act like I didn't just watch you do nothing for 4 years. I just watched you. Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. I just watched y'all with this inflation. I just watched y'all at the border, Kamala. I just watched y'all lie and change every talking point that you had from 2021 to 2024 and act like ain't nothing happened. I just watched y'all only have a donate button on your website and no policies. I just watched y'all honestly roll this out to America like we dummies. And I know that we not dummies like that. I know it's the average uninformed voter, but I know we not all just uninformed like that. And with stuff like George Floyd and Sonya Massey and stuff like that, they act like they care in public, and Tamir Rice and stuff, they act like they care in public, but these Democrats, they don't care, because if they did, they'll be trying to show you how to protect yourself and help, instead of just saying we're gonna help you, like in Colorado, which they not doing, and at the border, which they not doing. What they're gonna do is they're gonna say, oh, we're gonna help you, we're gonna do this and we're gonna do that. And then when it's time for you to actually to be helped, right? Quote unquote help. They're gonna run on you. That's what they've been doing to the black community all these years. Black community, how the fuck was they talking about some? Oh yeah, we was. I used to grow up thinking we really fought for rights to vote and shit like ain't nobody fought for that, man. And people was begging to vote and all of this shit in the change shit, and they was crying to politicians. That's why they liked Martin Luther King, because he was crying to these politicians. Martin Luther King was crying to these politicians, and he didn't understand anything though. He didn't understand no policies. He didn't understand the history of none of the shit that he was wanted to be done. He just knew that it was like a good look for them back in the days. In them times, them boomers and Gen Xers, they just thought it was a good look to go vote, just like some of the millennials think. y'all think it's a good look to go to vote and go to college and to do this and do that. But if you go to college and then you go and get a job and then you keep on saying, oh, how do you know how you don't know you walk out your house and you don't get hit by a fucking bus? How you know you're gonna make 100,000 in a year, 125,000? How do you know you're gonna make 40,000 in a year? You don't know what's gonna happen from day to day. But you just know I just make 40, I make 40,000, but you don't got no statements or nothing showing us how much you really make. You just know and you can say like you don't do nothing else. You just go to work every day. But you pay bills every week, every month, and you still don't have anything. You still so you want to say you're middle class now. Let's keep it a stacked black community. This is most of the black community, not everybody, but this is the most of the black community. Y'all say y'all got stuff, but y'all really don't got it. Middle class isn't $100,000. Middle class isn't. Middle class is damn near $250,000 right now. That's the middle class. If you're not there, then you're not there. You got to keep it real with yourself. If you don't have any assets, you don't have any assets. Just like I was about to say, if you went to college for 4 years and then you went and got a job and you make 150, you make at the most $150 a day, and you sit up there for more than 8 hours and be up there for 12 hours, 10 hours in a job making $200 a day, I'm sorry. You are an idiot because now you have a loan out. Well, you have all of these loans out. Your car's rented and all of this stuff. Yes, I own my car. I own my truck. This is because I know when I went to go and rent a car, how they treated me. My folks told me that's not your car, that's their car at the dealership. So when you get into these situations like this and you're paying taxes on top of this, you really get into these situations, right? Paying rent and stuff like that. You see, like, damn, all right, so we've been slaves for 400 years, but we still gotta pay taxes and pay all of this other shit. Like, and then we send money to Ukraine, the people in Israel, the Asians, right? Kamala people who are the South Asians. We send money to the immigrants. We send money to everybody else, and then we turn around and we say, "Oh, why the black community like this?" It's because we don't advocate for nothing one, and we don't even know why we advocating for what we advocating for. Y'all don't even know why you're advocating for the Democrats. You don't even know the Democrats shouldn't even be a choice for you right now. You should look at your community and say, yo, the Democrats isn't even a choice. This is the Democrats' work. Look at your community and truly look at the community. That is, if you're a black person, go look at the community that you grew up in. If you grew up in the hood, look at your community. Please hit the like, subscribe button. Look at your community. That is the Democrats. That's their work. So anybody that was a rose that grew out of the concrete and got out of the hood, any black person that was like that, a real FBA that was like that, they not about to get on the world stage and then say, I'm not going to do anything for black people, because they know what the Democrats did to black people for these numbers of years. But the truth is, Kamala, she don't mess with black people like that, and she has an image of black people from those times. She's like 60 years old. She has an image of black people, whereas she thinks that we supposed to pull herself up our bootstraps. And these same people that was from back then, she thinks that she basically thinks we all gangs and thugs and all of this shit that they be all the cliche shit. That's how she looks at black people. We're gangs and thugs and all of this other shit. But she works with these people though. She think we like the dummies. She think that we're dumb. Like that's what she think. Like black people are dumb. Like she don't even want to be associated. That's why when they asked her, "Are you black?" She didn't say nothing. She didn't say, "Oh, I'm foundationally black American." She didn't say nothing. "Oh, yes, I'm black," and all of those shit that y'all be saying. All of you blackity blacks, they like to call y'all. That's what they calling y'all, blackity blacks. All the shit y'all like to say. She didn't say that. She didn't even say an ounce of it. What she said was, "Oh, next question, same old game plan." That's how she looks at it. She looks like this is a game for her. She wants a statue like Martin Luther King. She wants a statue like Lincoln and all that. She wants to be, but really, that's not deserving of her. She's not deserving of that. So that plays into everything. That plays into sports. Steph Curry, this person, that all plays into that because that's the person. When everybody look at America, they look at them first. Just like right now, they all looking at Kamala Harris. How are you gonna say I'm not ready to? I could run the president for these last couple months, but I can't run again for another 4 years. What? So how did you run it in the first place? How was you the president in the first place, Joe Biden? So who really taking over? What type of vice president not going to take over after the other president who'd have been president for the last 3.5 years got to step down because they ill? Because that's what it is. He's ill. His time done passed. He's so far gone. He's a straight up boomer. He don't know what's going on no more. He can't tell you nothing about Gen Alpha. He can't tell you nothing about Gen Z. He can't tell you nothing about a millennial. His time is gone. His time gone. Biden time is gone. He don't know what y'all want. He don't care. Only thing he wants is to get some money. So if they against y'all, he against y'all because it's always been that way. Black people. So they're not gonna sign these bills and stuff like that. All that yelling and screaming in California, y'all been doing. Hey man, I support it and I respect it, but at the same time, they're not gonna sign shit because they ain't been signing shit. What we gotta do is we gotta take the first step. We gotta take the step of accountability in the black community and vote for Trump. We got to say, yo, we've been voting for these Democrats all these years, 70, 80 years. Yo, we need to go with Trump this time and the Republicans because that's our best choice right now. And once they see that we all voted for Trump like that in droves, they're going to say, why did the black community do this? Then we're going to have a name for ourselves, black community. Wow, yay, we're going to have a name for ourselves. Right now, we don't have a name for ourselves because we're not a collective. We got black women, community, women's right. Like, what the fuck, Steph Curry? You really went up there and said women's rights? No, y'all want to unalive little ones. Y'all want to unalive. Y'all want to unalive little ones with nobody else. Like, y'all want to unalive little ones and be all right. Y'all been doing that, but we understand y'all want to unalive little ones because of sexual assault. Trump said he's okay with that. Trump said he's all right with that. So why y'all trying to make it seem like this guy, like, what are you talking? Y'all just using talking points. They ask y'all why y'all voting for Kamala, and y'all start saying a talking point. Y'all start bringing up Trump. What do I got to do with America? Y'all don't even care about the y'all don't even say home. Like, I'm thinking like y'all should everything that the Democrats want to be, they can't even be it because that's not even who they really are. So what the Democrats want to be is they want to get up there and have somebody, we're really compassionate about America and the homelessness in America. Like, they want somebody to get up there and do that, but they can't even do that because they know they're not going to do nothing. That's why they keep on trying to pander to a middle class, a person that's reaching really, that's clawing for a middle class, clawing to be a millionaire. They doing everything in their power and falling short every day to becoming a millionaire and paying the most taxes at that. You want to be middle class so bad, but you're not. You're nowhere near it. You're nowhere near middle class, buddy. The real middle class was in those $1 million suites at the DNC. They were in the $1 million suites at the DNC. That's the real middle class to them. That's the real middle class to them. They know the people that got real money. Ask Obama and Michelle Obama and all those people that was up there, those real millionaires and billionaires that was up there. They'll tell you, we don't got no money. The person that really got money is this billionaire over here and this billionaire over there. They'll start telling you stuff like that. So the middle class is not your middle class. Your middle class is not their middle class. So when they keep on saying middle class, they're talking about their middle class. That's why they keep on trying to tell y'all it's a class war, because it is. It kind of really is. But what black people not understanding is we're behind on the game right now. We're behind on the game. We still think if we go to college and we just be a good noodle forever and ever, that we're one day get it. Like, that's not how it works. That's not how it works out here. You could go to college and do all that shit later on in your life, but it's just like it's a trophy type of thing. It's an award. You was a good noodle. You could pay for that shit. Like, you could pay for certifications and all of this shit. Y'all know that, right? Y'all could pay for that shit and have the most outstanding resume. But if that job don't want to hire you, or if you can't get to work, or you can't do this or do that, or something catastrophic happens, it's over. So you got to look at shit from a different lens. You can't just depend on not even a job. You got to make your own job out here. You got to make your own. You got to make your own worth. And a lot of y'all feel like you wanna connect yourself to your job and be. No, it's not gonna ever be like that. It's gonna be you, a job, and some bills. That's our life here in America. But if we gonna sit up here and act like there's not nothing in it for us, and we everybody just broke if they think that they should get something from the government, like, that's stupid. When it's other races doing it, they just say it's an emergency because it's a war. Really, nothing going on over there, and there's less people getting killed than in Chicago, in New York City, in California, and over here and over there, in all of our inner cities, and they having the same amount of kill rate. So what's the emergency? We got the emergency right here in our front yard in America. But nobody say nothing about our emergency though. Don't y'all black people notice that ain't nobody said nothing for us? And the French didn't come and save us during slavery. Great Britain didn't come and save us. They went about their way. They didn't say, "Oh, we gotta fight for them black. They over there slaving." Ain't nobody said nothing about us because ain't nobody ever looked at us until a couple years ago. I say probably about 60 years ago as actual people. They just started looking at us like actual people. Y'all know that. So why y'all keep on trying to act like this is why black women want to break away from black men, because they feel they see how the world really looks at us, and especially in America, they see how they look, how we looked at, how we're perceived, right? So now they want us. Oh, this is why I don't get on here and talk about the Bible and all of this stuff no more. Because even if I could tell you everything in the Bible, you gonna still sit up here and be exactly how you be every single day. It's rare that somebody really changes their life around. It's rare that somebody stop caring about stupid shit. Somebody gonna die. They gonna die their whole life. They're gonna care about stupid shit. They're gonna die caring about stupid shit. That don't mean nothing. They're gonna die never seeing $1 million. They're gonna die. This is a lot of people's life. I done seen a lot of people come and go. Like real life shit, bro. I done seen people come and they here one day and they gone tomorrow. They not here today no more. And I like we know they never seen this shit. $1 million, this and that and the third. They never see, not saying a brag or anything, but you want to see this in your lifetime? Why are you worried about something that's not bringing you anything, not bringing you no, like, it's some people out here that never made over $150 in a day, I think, bro. Honestly, it has to be. It has to be, bro, because people be like, oh, I make $50,000 a year, and they be like shaking and acting all weird, like, that's weird. Oh, that's crazy. I'm just a regular person, and like really be arguing to why they not reaching for the stars. You gotta listen. I believe right now in this point in my life that you can really be anything that you want to be in life. Like, you can really be anything that you want to be in life, but you gotta really believe that shit. Like, people be saying that shit and it sound cool, but they don't really believe it. And you could tell in their action this type of shit that they pay attention to and they do in their life. Like, they don't really think that they could. Like, you really can't think you're gonna be a millionaire if you're only making like $150 a day, and you every day you worried and stressed about going to work. You don't got no. You always stressed about an income and always stressed about a bill. Like, you really can't think that you're gonna be a millionaire a day. You got to take chances to where it's like you just out of nowhere just get a whole lump sum of money, and like, that's how shit got to be happening for you in your life. If you want this type of lifestyle, a lot of y'all don't want this type of lifestyle. Y'all want to be where y'all at, minimum wage. Y'all want to be where y'all at minimum wage, and uh, I'm not having it. I know a lot of people like NVI crew, like Mag, and all of my other people that I watch, like my brother. I told my little brother. Let me tell you about my little brother, Dalen. He started his YouTube channel the week after I told him. I said, "Yo, start your YouTube channel." Now he got videos on there with hundreds of views. He was like, "Yeah, I got 4 subscribers." I'm like, "Yo," just start making video. He did everything I told him to do. I never knew that my YouTube was gonna get by. I knew like, oh yeah, this is the wave right now. This is what the future is. Let me go ahead and make my shit and start and do what I gotta do. A lot of y'all think that it's not no money out here after you leave your job, bro. It's a whole tons of money. It's more money out here when you leave your job. It's more money out here. Your job ain't gonna. That should just be that should just be your kickoff to your day. Your job. That should be the kickoff. That should just be like the regular. Like that shouldn't be something that you every day. You engulfed in it, and you try to make sure. Like nah, bro. It's not gonna happen like that. Just because you're the manager or you this now at the job, you don't own it. You don't own it. So you always gonna get capped off at this salary that's really not gonna do nothing for you. That's really gonna keep you in your little position, happy with your trinkets. And you scared to dog. You scared to even take a shot. You scared to lose $20. You scared to lose $20. I don't want to be around you. If you scared and you think that you think that you can't make it out here without a regular commercial job and a boss and all of this shit, then I don't want to be around you. Because I know for a fact that you can make it. I think that the black community don't know how strong they are. I think the black community don't know how smart they are. I think the black community don't know that right now is the time. This is the most influential election of probably all time in America. This election right here. So that's why you got people like Steph Curry. They need people like that. Even if Steph Curry getting paid to say this, right? To get up there and look like an absolute fool. For Steph Curry, they got up here and just had him looking crazy. Just looking uncanny, looking out of place, out of touch. It has nothing to do with basketball play and he's a great basketball player. But if he really feels like that, how he said he felt, he's voting for Kamala Harris because of female rights. When females got probably damn near more rights than anybody out right now, nigga, you can't even look at a female for too long. You'll be in jail. So what are we really talking about? What female rights? They're gonna be able to unalive little ones, and they'll be able to unalive little ones when Trump in office. He don't care about that really. He care about growing America's economy. The reason why we can't grow America's economy is because we got the immigrants in office, literally running the country. So we got people that's not from America running the country into black people who's been here first and been here the whole time. That should be very disrespectful to y'all. But y'all don't even be disrespected because y'all don't even know what's going on. So you just be working every day. Work. A lot of y'all can't think because y'all so focused on your job. Y'all so focused on getting off your job and getting some sleep and all this stuff. And I understand, but you so heavy in the rat race, you can't even see what's actually going on. So it's a privilege that the Most High let me be able to see what's actually going on, and I could see like, all right, even when I'm in the rat race myself, I can see like, all right, well, this is going on. A lot of y'all can't see that. That's how they want the black community. They just want the black community just to be sitting there going for anything, and why it's bombs being thrown over our head. They want women in the house while it's a whole war going on outside saying, I'm a woman, I got rights. I'm a woman, I got rights. They want women in the house doing that while it's a whole war going on outside. Somebody about to bust in their fucking door. This is what's really going on in America, and they not talking about it because they don't want Kamala Harris to look bad because they getting paid by her. This is what's really going on. Somebody getting paid by somebody else not to let you know that your destruction is here. Imagine that somebody's getting paid to be quiet, to keep quiet, to make sure that you just keep going to work every day, to make sure that you just keep on keeping your head down and not saying nothing, to make sure that you just keep on voting Democrat.